Good morning and welcome to my latest video blog. Today I'm going to talk to you about my last week as a coach. Not my final week, just the last week that I've been through. The first thing I want to talk about is going through the AMAT results with the senior leadership team in the group I'm coaching. I loved doing that. I loved their passion for making improvements based on that feedback. So they wanted to really dig in to why some of the low scores were low and work out what they could do to make that better. So we talked through them working with their teams on that, because their teams were the ones that gave those scores, and also taking into account context. For example, one of the low scores actually only had one response in one of the areas, so it may not be a priority for many people. It might have just been a priority for one person. So I think it was really great, their passion for improvement and their willingness to have those conversations with their teams about what can be done better. And they also talked about how to track those improvements, which made my heart sing. They talked about, how to track them as OKRs or possibly put them in their backlogs and things like that, so that those improvements really happened and that their teams could see that doing the AMAT, Agile Maturity Assessment Tool, was worthwhile for the teams because change actually happened as a result. We also talked about the verbatim and the gold that was in there. I pulled out some things that were related to Agile specifically to share with them, and showed them some of the simple changes. Like they laughed. One of the things that scored low was a charter. So a simple fix to that is obviously either create or revisit the team charter. So there were some really good things that came out of that. The other thing I did this week was a service summary, which basically is me reflecting on the last quarter and looking at what we achieved as a group. And it was really good. It made me feel good to write down the things that we had achieved. I also got some quotes from some of the people I'd worked with about the value they'd found in having a coach. So that was really nice. So obviously improving the AMAT, some of the things that we did roll out and some of the things that we planted seeds that we'll plan to roll out next quarter. I also had a session with the Group Scrum Master this week where we talked about some of the things that could be worked on, even if I wasn't coaching them, some of the things that they could choose to work on, which, as you know, the Group Scrum Master from my previous blogs is fantastic, and I am confident that with or without me, those improvements will continue to happen. So it's really nice to have worked with a team, and I may keep working with them for a little bit longer, but really nice to work with a team that is so passionate about Agile and so willing to improve. So, and also to leave them knowing that they will keep improving. I think early on in my journey as an Agile coach, God, I can't believe I said journey, but anyway, early on when I became an Agile coach, one of my success criteria for leaving a group or a team was that knowing they would keep improving after I wasn't there. I've also promised at their request that I'm not leaving Telstra. So even if I'm not there, if they don't get another coach, they can always reach out to me because I'm still going to be around. So hopefully I'll be able to continue those relationships and keep helping them to become the awesome group that they probably already are, but become even more awesome. And that's about all for today. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you again soon. Thank you. Bye.